Melody Shari going live on TikTok with all four of her kids. And what started as a simple family hangout turned into something much more real and eye-opening for everyone watching. This was not some planned show or edited clip from TV. It was live, right there in the moment with no cuts or filters. Thousands of people tuned in, and what they saw was a mix of fun, laughs, and some deep talks about raising kids. Melody was just chilling with her children, but as things went on, it showed her way of handling family life, setting rules, and dealing with emotions. At the same time, she was mixing in some promo for her stuff, like telling people to check out her pages and products. Some folks love that she keeps her brand going, even in family time, while others think it's too much. But one thing is clear, Melody stays true to herself, always finding ways to share her life and business without making it feel forced. What really caught everyone's eye right away was how much the kids have changed over time. If you followed Melody for a while through her TV appearances or social media posts, it's like blinking, and suddenly they're all bigger with their own thoughts and styles. Melody even said it herself during the live, talking about how it feels like just a short time ago they were little ones with cute nicknames like Boss Baby and Sugar Mama. Now, Boss Baby isn't acting like a baby at all. Sugar Mama has her own strong opinions and wants her space. Tank is starting to look like a young guy ready for the world, and Mariah is moving with a grace that's way ahead of her age. It's that kind of growth that hits you hard as a parent or even as a viewer who's seen them from the start. Melody takes time to notice these changes, pointing out how each kid is unique, not just copies of her. She talks about their looks shifting as they get older, sometimes looking more like her, other times more like their dad. For example, she thinks right now Mariah, Tank, and Sugar Mama take after her a lot, while Boss leans more toward the other side. And she says all this without any bad feelings or trying to make it a contest. It's just her seeing things as they are, which not every mom or dad feels okay sharing out loud in front of so many people. Let's focus on Mariah for a bit, because she really shone in this live. Melody called her eloquent, which means she speaks so well and clear and elegant, like she carries herself with real poise. But it's not just about how she looks, it's her confidence that stands out. She jumps into talks without holding back, sharing her ideas openly. And that kind of thing doesn't just happen. It's something kids pick up from how they're raised, from parents who encourage them to speak up. Imagine being that young and already handling conversations like a pro. It's impressive, and it shows the work Melody puts into building that in her home. Then there's Tank, who brings his own energy. He was messing around about heading to the gym, even trying to go out in just shorts, and Melody stepped in quick but calm. She didn't yell or make a big deal, she just reminded him of the rules in a way that kept things light but firm. That's the balance she has, being fun but still the parent in charge, making sure everyone stays safe and respectful. Sugar Mama was in a different spot during the live. She seemed a bit off, maybe not in the mood to be all smiles, and Melody didn't push her to act happy or put on a show for the camera. She let her be, acknowledging that it's okay to have those days. That's a big deal because a lot of times, especially on social media, people expect kids to always look perfect and cheerful, but Melody gives them room to feel whatever they're feeling, even if it's on live with tons of viewers. It makes the whole thing feel more real, like you're seeing a true family, not some fake version. Now, Boss, who used to be called Boss Baby, brought one of the biggest moments that got everyone talking. It started simple, chatting about school, friends, and gym class, but then it turned into something about noticing boys and stuff like that. Boss mentioned seeing a boy's abs when he lifted his shirt to wipe sweat during gym class, and Melody's face changed right away. Not in a mad way, but like she was fully alert, switching into protective mom mode. This part is where things got divided among the fans. Some people watching felt like it was too much to share on a live stream, that maybe those talks should stay private. Others thought it was great to see such open and honest parenting right there. But no matter what side you're on, you have to give credit for how she dealt with it. She didn't get upset or tell boss to be quiet. She asked questions to understand better, listened carefully, and then explained why certain things aren't okay at that age. Boss explained it was just from boys wiping their faces and shirts coming up a bit, showing their stomachs. Melody jumped on that, asking why shirts were lifting at all and if they had undershirts on. It's those little details that show she's thinking about real-life stuff kids face outside the house, like in school or with friends. And the fact that Boss felt safe enough to say it out loud without whispering or looking scared says a lot about their family. They have this open line where kids can share without fear of big trouble, which builds trust. From there, the talk went deeper into feelings and how to handle them. Boss described this boy named Troy as kind, sweet, respectful, good at sports, and super calm. She said she'd never seen him get mad. Melody didn't just nod and move on. She stopped and pointed out how important that is to her. Someone who can control their emotions, stay out of drama, and not blow up easily shows real smarts in handling feelings, especially when you're young. She made it clear that's the kind of thing her kids should look for in people as they grow up, more than looks or being popular. It wasn't like she was giving a big speech. It was just a natural chat, mom to kid, making the point without talking down. That's key. She treats them like people she respects, not just little ones to boss around. Melody even shared a story from Mariah before, how she found out Mariah had a boyfriend once. It wasn't from spying or hearing gossip, it came from just talking. Melody asked some questions and Mariah opened up about it all. Who it was, why it ended, what they said, how she felt. Melody listened without flipping out or punishing her. Later, when she asked again and Mariah said, no boyfriend now and that mom would be the first to know, you could tell Melody was proud. It's that kind of setup where kids feel safe to tell the truth, not hide stuff because they're scared. Melody isn't about ruling through fear. She's building a space where they can come to her with anything. And inside, she felt happy and relieved, but she didn't make Mariah feel weird about it. She kept it cool, letting her kid feel supported. Through the whole live, Melody kept coming back to ideas like being kind, showing respect, being aware of your emotions, and talking things out. When someone used wrong words, she fixed it gently. If there was a mix-up, she cleared it up right away. She set clear lines on what's okay and what's not. Like when a joke came up, calling a crush your man, Melody stopped that fast. She said, a kid isn't a man, and a simple like isn't a full relationship. It might seem small, but words matter in how kids see things, and she's smart about that. She also made sure everyone knew real dating waits later, not when you're 10 or in 4th grade, but she said it in a teaching way, not to make anyone feel bad. The kids were really into the live, too, not off on their phones or ignoring it. They paid attention, answered comments, joked with Melody, and stayed in the moment. That shows the kind of home they have, one where family time is real and engaging, not forced. Flipping between roles so easily. 1 second she's laughing and playful, the next she's serious about protecting them, then back to fun. Doing that live with everyone watching isn't simple, but she pulls it off. Some might say parts of the talk shouldn't be on a public stream, and that's fair. But Melody didn't start those topics. She reacted to what the kids said, and she did it in a good way. This whole live made Melody seem more like a regular person. She wasn't trying to look perfect or like she knows everything. She was just being a mom in the moment with all the ups and downs that come with it. For other parents, it's something they can relate to. Kids say wild stuff, notice things you hope they don't, ask questions that surprise you. How you answer counts. And Melody did it with care, waiting, and intent. As the live ended, it stayed mostly light with more laughs, jokes, and love showing through. You could see the kids feel secure with her. This wasn't only about entertainment, it was a real look at parenting, how kids grow, and talking openly. It got people thinking and chatting about it all. What do you think about Melody sharing this live with her kids? Did the openness appeal to you, or do you feel some parts should have been kept off camera? How about her parenting style, focusing on feelings and smarts? Share in the comments if this breakdown helped you see it differently. Give it a like, hit subscribe for more talks like this, and turn on notifications so you catch the next one. To dive even deeper, let's think about why this live hit so many people differently. Melody has been in the public eye for years, first from TV and now social media, so fans feel like they know their family. Seeing the kids older brings back memories for longtime followers, almost like watching your own relatives grow up. But with that comes expectations. Some want everything cute and fun, while others appreciate the real side. The moment with Boss, for instance, sparked debates because it touched on kids noticing bodies and crushes at young ages. In today's world, with social media everywhere, parents have to address it early. Melody chose to guide instead of ignore, which some see as smart, others as too exposed. Expanding on the kids' personalities, each one brings something unique to the family. Mariah's eloquence isn't just natural, it's from years of encouragement. Think about how Melody probably talks to them daily, asking their opinions, letting them explain things. That builds confidence over time. Tank's jokey side shows he's comfortable being himself, even teasing about gym time. Melody's quick check on his outfit choice teaches responsibility without killing the fun. Sugar Mama's moodiness being accepted normalizes that not every day is perfect, which is a healthy message for kids watching. And Boss's openness highlights trust.